How can individual authorizations be assigned with the aid of the Sirius Act ID key-operated switch? You can assign up to 50 individual authorizations with the aid of our pre-programmed version of the IO-Link electronic module. You need the white ID key to do this. There are two different ways of assigning individual parameters to white ID keys, but you need the PCT port configuration tool for both options. I'll show you on the computer how this works. You start, as usual, by right-clicking your IO-Link master in the TIA portal. You start the PCT by selecting the Start Device Tool button. Once in the PCT, you now have to select the right IODD. To do this, switch to the catalog. In the case of our electronic ID key-operated switch, go to IO-Link V1.1, Siemens AG, Sirius Act devices, where you will find all current IODDs. This database is updated regularly. The latest version is E04. Double-click to select it. So you can now assign the various authorization levels as mentioned at the beginning. Go to the Parameters tab. In the lower part of the PCT, you will now see the two options for the key teach-in. Option 1. The white key is inserted. In this option, the key's unique ID is sent to the IO-Link master via the electronic module. You select the required authorizations and assign them to the key by pressing the button. Now you mustn't forget to load the authorizations into the module. However, sometimes we don't want to put the individual ID keys into the device. For example, when we want to perform a teach-in for multiple keys. For this purpose, you can use Data Record 79. Now you have to enter the key's unique ID. Where you can find it? That's easy. We put a label on every white key, and the label has the ID printed on it. As soon as you enter the ID and have selected the authorizations, you can assign them by pressing the Upload button. Those are the two ways you have of adding up to 50 individually coded keys to our ID key-operated switch.
Siemens. Ingenuity for life.